Another try following the sack. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On first down, here's Stafford. Catch made by Chark. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. So now they have 3rd and short. Up the gut they go with Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We go with Williams on the counter. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Give to Williams from the gun. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Allen on the catch. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. All right, all set up now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. Straight ahead with Williams. And he gets him around 6 there. Tyler Nubin with the tackle. 6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back within 5.
All he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his third field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. They'll throw on first. Still on his feet. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you could create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Receiver in motion going left. Second down run by Singletary. And he's going to be brought down after a small gain to the 18. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this third down. Setting up a throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Rams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Stafford back to throw. This finds Chark complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Chark there to haul it in. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here following the penalty. His foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Bobby Okereke making that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the 37. Allen there to haul it in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
Stafford now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That's a pickup of 9. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Bobby Okereke making that stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Stafford has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 men in the secondary for the G-men now, ahead of 3rd down. Stafford now against a blitz. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Sly's kick is up and good. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
They can't blame him for the deficit. He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his 4th field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Now here comes the New York offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackle made by Ernest Jones. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 31. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They're throwing it. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Giants.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the gun, a carry by Singletary. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down. They'll go right side with Singletary. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Even 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Looking to the air here. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Oh no, the ball is loose. Picked up by the Rams. At the 11th hour, Brock, somebody able to storm in and force the fumble that prevents that big play touchdown.
It's almost counterintuitive, Kate, right? You'd think players, as they get closer to the goal line, would have better ball security, but honestly, more often than not, it's the opposite. We see it get knocked down in the final moment as players extend for the goal line or anticipate the touchdown, and it takes 6 points right off the board.
The Rams headed out to the field now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Stafford now on first down. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Tight end going in motion here. Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford into traffic, complete. And that will not be enough for a first down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Stafford. Hauled in left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Rams are going to have a first down. They pick the handoff now, Stafford. And this bullet falls to the ground.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Now Stafford again. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
The Rams are set to punt. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel, 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline, and now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
The Giants are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Throw complete to Williams. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Stafford from the gun. Able to find Nakua here. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
That's good for Hay. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run. This is Williams. And the hit stuffs him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up second and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now run here with Blake Corum. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now. 3rd and 3 upcoming.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Stays upright. He just throws this one away.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
2nd and 1. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He's running for it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Giant as they get somebody out there to tend to him. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. First throw for the backup now. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in St. Louis. Giants trail by just 1. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 42. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. To throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Picked up by the Rams. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams grow their lead to 8. right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Giants offense all set to get started. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. I'll start the drive with Singletary. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Giants using their first timeout. Setting up to pass. Escapes the sack. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. This finds Singletary. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Gets out of trouble. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play. Forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
He's down to a knee, and the Rams getting ready to celebrate this win. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. After one final kneel-down, partner, and this should do it. It goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
His kick is good at the end, but boy, Brock, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say so long from St. Louis.